For starters, I'm still mad that y'all isekai me here.
I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
Hey, whoa,
the choice is yours.
Whoa. We ain't doing anything any kind of way like that. No Diddy.
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way.
Hey! What's good, you spooky hooligans? Hope y'all are having a great Friday. Hope y'all are having a blessed one. Hope y'all are having fun because y'all know why we're here, for the content. And I'm here to give y'all something you love, something you enjoy. I had to escape and I don't know if he's coming back, so I probably got ample time, bro. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm gonna try and give y'all the best content I can. All right, guys, so for today's video, we're gonna continue the spooky season festivities, right? And I'm going to give you my list of the top 10 greatest TV cartoon Halloween specials.
Sweet.
Totally.
Now, I feel as though I gotta make it a little bit more challenging because if I did the basic TV specials, you'd have Great Pumpkin at number 1, The Simpsons House of Horrors at number like 2, 3. It would be a pretty easy list to make, a pretty general consensus. So I'm scrapping those. None of those are in here. This is going to be a list of cartoon TV specials that don't necessarily get thrown in the top 10 greatest conversation, but definitely have the right and the potential to be in that conversation if you've ever seen them, at least in my opinion. And honestly, that's the only opinion that matters on this channel. I mean, I love y'all, but y'all ain't making the content and doing this here. So at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And if you don't like it, oh well. But yeah, guys, so don't expect the usual answers on this list. I'm gonna see how many of y'all really into your Halloween TV special buffs, bro, and see how many of y'all know that knowledge. However, before we get into that list, if you are new to this and not true to this, go ahead and hit that like and share, subscribe button right there at the bottom. Become a hooligan with your boy and the family here because we'd love to have you. We want you here. Like, it's the holiday season. You know you're gonna want some kinfolk. You know you're gonna want a plate next month, and then you're gonna want a gift around Christmas time.
Shut up.
You're greedy. You're a hooligan. That's why you're here. You're just like us. Trash! But guys, just hit that subscribe button if you want to. I hope you enjoy the content, and it's always fun here because I'll make sure to give you cookies and Capri Suns. I give it to all my hooligans. That's what we're here to do, and because it is October, gotta give you some Halloween candy while we do it too, man. So if you hit the subscribe button, that's what you got coming to you. Now, without further ado, who's working this week? Jose!
Oui.
Start the show, baby. All right, guys, so we're gonna get it started. And at number 10, I have Halloween Scary Fun Action Plan, which is the Halloween special for the show Lloyd in Space. If you are an OG and know about Lloyd in Space, I already rock with you. You get a 1-up from me, bro. But this Halloween special was really creative and really fun because of the premise behind it. And I gotta tell you, for a kid's show around this time, this special was pretty good. Lloyd in Space in general doesn't get a lot of love. So if you're looking for a new but also nostalgic Halloween special that you haven't seen, highly recommend this episode from Lloyd in Space to get your laughs off and enjoy the show. Next, number 9 is Ed, Edd n Eddy's Boo Ha Ha. I love Ed, Edd n Eddy. It has been a staple in my life since I was a wee lad. I'm telling you, this special is no different than any other great Ed, Edd n Eddy special. The boys are out trying to trick or treat, going to Scaryville, and then you have Ed hallucinating, thinking everybody in the costumes are actual monsters and ghouls and goblins. And if you know Ed, Edd n Eddy, and if you know the shenanigans that ensue, and if you know how they get down, you can understand why that's a funny episode to watch, bro.
He ain't lying.
Definitely number 9 on the list. Ed, Edd n Eddy's Boo Ha Ha easily should be on there. Put it on your watch list for the next week, bro. I'm telling you right now. At number 8, I have Arnold's Halloween from the show Hey Arnold. And I picked this one because, one, the makeup on them kids was super authentic. It was a play on War of the Worlds and had the entire city in a panic. This episode was really good because of the simple fact that it had the entire city in a panic because of a radio show. And I loved how everything played out in the show. I loved how Arnold and them were going about it. I love the fact that the kids were also freaking out because they couldn't get the costumes off and people really thought they were actually aliens. It was hilarious to me. I could see it being a tad bit scary, but not really much. It was more so funny, and I definitely recommend if you're in for a good Halloween laugh, if you have a palate cleanser after watching something like Sinister, go check that out. It'll help cleanse your palate, bro. Now, number 7 is the only crossover on this list, and that is Bravo Doobie Doo, the Halloween episode where Johnny Bravo crossed over with Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Inc. gang. I had to put this on the list. I had to include this on the list because, one, it's just hilarious. Of all the people you got Johnny Bravo with the Mystery Inc. gang.
Nice.
Comedy Central. And let's not forget, Johnny Bravo had Velma ready to bust it wide open in front of everybody.
I'm only gonna say this once. Don't touch the glasses.
Oh, you freaky man. Oh my God.
Ace Vane, I'm giving you a content idea right now and I want my citation. I need a Scooby-Doo episode where Velma decides to stop busting it open for Shaggy and Fred and goes and gets Johnny Bravo. I'm telling you right now, bro, like, I will make this too short, y'all, and share this to Ace Vane, give him this idea. Ace, I'm telling you, this is it. That's the idea. I need it.
Write that down, write that down.
That whole crossover was the crossover we didn't expect we needed. The one we honestly didn't deserve, but the one we got, and it cooked. Like Phil Collins on the Tarzan soundtrack. Just f***ing cooked. Love it. Go watch it, bro. And at number 6, with the ghouls and the goblins, I got Billy and Mandy's Jacked Up Halloween, and already deals with otherworldly entities because, hell, we all know their best friend is the Grim Reaper.
Wait, what?
It makes sense they have so many ghouls and goblins like fooling around, and you could have picked a lot of stuff, and it might be cheating that I picked this show, but this episode was specifically tailored towards Halloween, and it was about Jack O'Lantern and the story they put behind him and how he tries to take over after stealing Grim's scythe. Chef's kiss, bro. Amazing. I needed it. I loved it. And I know you hooligans will love it too. So Billy and Mandy's Jacked Up Halloween definitely gets the nod on my list here. Moving forward, number 5, super slept on in my mind, but one near and dear to my heart, Cat Dogula, the Halloween episode for Cat Dog. And I love this episode because Cat Dog alone, great concept, great idea. And the fact that this episode you had Dog turning into a vampire while still attached to Cat who's trying to fight him, and then the Greasers are vampires, then Winslow's getting into it, and the whole city's trying to turn into vampires, and Garlic is involved, and everything is going down.
Dun, dun, dun.
My goodness, one cat and a necklace of garlic can do a lot of damage. I'ma say that. It dropped in 99, and guess what? It aged like fine wine, bro. I don't give a damn. Cat Dogula, number 5. Number 4, it is the newest show on this list. But y'all shouldn't be surprised that I picked this show in any sense of the word if you know me. But the Summer Ween episode from Gravity Falls, absolutely goated, classical. Because Gravity Falls did something that I've always loved. They took the whole concept of Christmas in July and said, this town loves Halloween so much, we did Halloween in July. And we call it Summerween. And we have jack-o'-melons, not jack-o'-lanterns. Then you got the Summerween trickster, who, ain't gonna lie, that mother scary. Creepy as hell, too. Ain't a child alive on the show, bro. Like, legitimately.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ain't a kid. Straight up. They show it. Here's the clip.
Am I?
Trick or treat. My name is Gorney. Remember me?
Gorney!
If you want to know what goes down, get on Disney Plus. Find Gravity Falls. I will always recommend Gravity Falls to people. I love Gravity Falls. If you don't know, I've done a Dipper cosplay on this channel in one of my shorts. And It was a magnificent episode. I love the Summerween episode. I definitely recommend it. Now we're in the top 3. And some of y'all might be mad. Some of y'all think this might be higher. Some of y'all might think this actually might be lower. I don't know. But at number 3, I have to go with the classic. I have to go with something that I grew up with. I have to go with something that I know near and dear to me. I'm going with OG SpongeBob in the Scaredy Pants episode. And if you don't know what episode I'm talking about the episode where SpongeBob couldn't scare anybody. So what did Patrick do? Give him a haircut and turned him into a ghost because he was trying to play as the Flying Dutchman. And then y'all remember how it ended. They removed the sheet and it turned out Patrick shaped this man all the way down to his brain.
Good times, good times.
Craziest ever. SpongeBob's just like, oh, that's not a haircut. That's my brain. Patrick's like, uh-huh.
Oh, that's not a hat. That's my brain.
I love it. I love it. And you youngins, if you haven't seen it, go check it out, bro. OG SpongeBob clears new SpongeBob. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this. I might be the old head. I might be uncle when I say that. I don't give a damn. OG SpongeBob clears it, bro. Number 2. And I will preface this. The top 2 on this list actually scared me. Even if a little bit.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
The top 2 on this list actually put a little fear in me for a second. So that's why these 2 are here. Number 2, I have Abracadaver from the Powerpuff Girls. Now, for those of you who remember, it's with the episode Boogie Nights because Powerpuff Girls was split into 2 episodes, 2 like sections per episode. You know how cartoons used to do. Boogie Nights was the one where the boogeyman tried to block out the sun, right? And that was kind of a funny episode, nothing too crazy. Abracadaver, though?
Wrong.
The unalive magician who came back to haunt Townsville, especially Blossom, because she looked like the little girl that ended up costing him his life.
Lord Jesus.
And then legitimately, I thought this man offed her. I was like, oh, not Blossom. Yo, like that was crazy dark for a Powerpuff Girls episode, if you remember that, man. And with it being Blossom, the leader, I was like, yo, that's crazy work. I can't even say I would have seen Bubbles or Buttercup getting caught up in that. Any one of them would have honestly shot me. But you know what? Nah, now that I think about it, it was crazy for it to be Blossom because Bubbles had an episode where him was using her stuffed octopus and whatnot to like traumatize her and get to her. And then Buttercup had another episode. So this was Blossom's episode. So yeah, it was kind of crazy to see that they went this direction. Woo! I tell you what, if you got a daughter who loves the Powerpuff Girls and she's little, especially if she loves Blossom, she gonna go through a heart attack and a half watching this one. Now, number 1. This was near and dear to my heart because I remember where I was when I watched it. I was 10 years old. No. I was 9. I was 9 years old. I was up late at night by myself and the house was pitch dark. It is A Hero for Halloween. And this episode is the Halloween episode for the Proud family. So for those of you who don't remember, this is the episode where the creepy Garrett Krebs came and haunted the house, bro. And the reason why it scared me is because that jump scare when Oscar is like, hey, yo, if that's the magician, who's that?
Hey, Trudy, some clown is here saying he's the magician.
I'm not a clown. I'm a magician. And I get paid up front.
Then you must think that I'm a clown. Because if you're a magician, then who's that guy?
And the animated design for the jump scare, that's what scared me. It's not the fact that it was a jump scare. It's the way bro look at this. Oh, hell no. Imagine that jumping at you in the pitch dark of night, bro. And you don't anticipate that. That joint scared me for like all of 3 seconds. I was like, oh, we got real. All right. But I love this episode. I love the fact that the Proud Snacks, for once not being trash, they were decent. gave you powers. I loved little Romeo being in it. I love the fact that Penny got powers and the whole aspect of it. It was a great episode. It was a great Halloween episode that turned into like a superhero episode at the same time. So meshing those two elements together were really cool. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom because you know it helps my algorithm and that's your auntie's favorite neighbor. She's got to know when I'm putting out these videos, baby. Next, let's continue on this road to 1,000 subscribers. I thank each and every one of you hooligans who subscribe every day and get us closer to where we want to be. And lastly, comment below. What is a Halloween special, TV special, that you love but doesn't get nearly the respect you think it does? Because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a skinny brother with two tats. Peace. Much love to all of y'all. Later days.